Hey guys, Jacqueline Fernandez here at the Alert Center with Sports Director Clayton Collier. Clearly we have some breaking news in the sports world. Alan Huss is coming back to Blue Jays basketball. Clayton, I'll let you tell us a little bit more about this breaking news.
Yeah, absolutely. So Alan Huss, the former Creighton player, the former Creighton assistant, leaving his job as a head coach at High Point to come back to Creighton as not only an assistant under Greg McDermott again, but also the coach in waiting. Greg McDermott, age 60 right now, looking towards retirement, but he wants to leave Creighton in good hands moving forward. So he brings in one of his assistants, like I said, a former Blue Jay, in Alan Huss, to come in and be mentored under him. We don't know if this is a 1 year or 2 year deal necessarily before Alan Huss would take over the reins, but nonetheless, that is the timeline that they're expecting and a future in place here for Creighton basketball.
So was this a surprise?
Now, we had heard throughout earlier this week that this was
Gotcha.
a possibility,
Sure.
But clearly over the last 24 to 48 hours that there's some acceleration there with Alan Huss ultimately making this move here. Now, to be clear, there are reports all over. Our sources confirm as well here at First Alert 6 that this is happening. Creighton has not made any announcements yet, but nonetheless, as we mentioned, this is what will happen, what eventually will be announced in the future. So not a surprise necessarily, but big news nonetheless.
Oh yeah, for sure. So tell us, so how should Creighton fans feel about this change, Clayton? What do you think?
Well, it's hard to lose your winningest coach in program history. Greg McDermott, what he's done for this program can't be replicated. He's brought them to new heights. Dana Altman laying that foundation, Greg McDermott running where he walked. But part of a coach's legacy is also how they establish something for when they leave. And he's got a terrific option here in Alan Huss. Like we talked about, he made 3 NCAA tournaments under Dana Altman as a player. Then as an assistant coach, made 4 NCAA tournaments under McDermott. Went off to High Point, won 56 games in 2 seasons. That was a program that's been a D1 program for only about 25 years. They've never made the NCAA tournament until last season, Huss bringing them to that point. So it takes a lot for a guy that is having success in their head coaching position at a low D1 to turn around and leave for an assistant job. Shows you just how much Alan Huss loves Creighton, wants to be part of this moving forward, and that McDermott cares and wants to create a plan for this program to be successful after he retires.
Sure, so it's like Huss is coming back home, so to speak, and then kind of, talking about McDermott's retirement, why do you think he's looking towards that? Why is that on his radar now, so to speak, Clayton?
Yeah, well, our Dave Zawolinsky covered him plenty in Iowa over the years, and he said for years he's talked about age 60, he wants to be golfing out in Arizona. And
who doesn't?
He just, exactly.
That's probably where our John Nicely is right now, right?
Yeah, and he just turned 60. So,
Yeah.
he's at that age where he was kind of looking towards what's next. But beyond that, after that loss to Auburn out in Lexington, he did speak quite a bit about his frustrations with the way college basketball is right now, with the portal, with NIL, where,